Today we're going to talk about altcoin trading. Arbitrum right now, it's up 40%. And most people would look at this and think it's too late. There's no chance to make money. I look at this and think, perfect. I haven't missed out on anything. There are a bunch of profit opportunities coming right up, despite the fact that it's already pumped. See, it's one of the biggest misconceptions in crypto that if you didn't buy down here, you can't make money anymore. But I'm about to show you that that is completely wrong. And because everyone thinks that you need to buy here and sell here to make money, we're going to trade against that and make money through that. I'm also going to show you how to find altcoins that are pumping and have loads of opportunities, because things have changed now. There isn't a shadow of a doubt that Bitcoin is in a heavy bullish structure. I've been telling you since 25k, right here, down here where it broke. Let's go to the 3 month, 25k. Since we took this level, it was over. Market structure shifted. We may have came back down and this could have been a deviation, but it clearly hasn't, and price is pumping. I think we easily hit 32k, and then next target after that is 36k. Now there's a ton of money to be made just trading Bitcoin level to level, and I've been trading every single breakout. Wait here, breaks out, catch it again, wait for the breakout, catch it again. My favorite starter trading, but there's opportunity elsewhere, especially if you guys have smaller position sizes. Ooh, don't mind this here. This is called Kebab Sultani, which means the king's kebab. Now, why is it called that? Because you get the two finest cuts of meat, battered fillet and the legendary Iranian kubide. Okay, let's move on to what's happening with altcoins right now. See, altcoins can build insane wealth. I won't lie to you. I have made millions on different altcoins over the last 6 years. But the thing is, more than they make millions, they destroy millions. In 2017, when I made my first million, I ended up going back below. I went to 1.2 mil thanks to a huge pump on a coin called ICX, and then I lost 400k of that simply because I did not have proper risk management in place. Still better than most, because most people lose all of it, but I should have kept more of that. Here's what you need to know. In a bull market, a full-blown bull market, that's 2017 and 2021, it's clean and predictable. BTC goes to ETH, goes to altcoins, goes to trash coins, the dumpster coins that no one wants, and then it repeats by circling back into BTC to ETH to altcoins to trash coins. A monkey could trade a full-blown bull market like late 2020, 2021, and 2017. However, I suspect that this is going to be much more like 2019. Expect coins to lag. That means you could be left bag holding something, waiting for it to pump, waiting for the cycle to come to it, and it never pumps. And you just sat there watching everything else pump while you're crying and bag holding whatever prehistoric coin you're holding. You're also going to see a lot of isolated narrative pumps. That means if one set of tokens, like exchange tokens, does well, you can expect all the other exchange tokens to follow that. And you can get mini isolated altcoin pumps where it's not every single altcoin, but altcoins belonging to a certain narrative. Then we also get sharp crashes and unpredictable ends to the cycle. We could go BTC ETH, end of the cycle, back to BTC, back to crab market. We could do BTC ETH, skip altcoins, go straight to trash coins. We can skip trash coins, go straight back to BTC. It's less predictable, and you need to be much more reactive than predictive. So to take advantage of this, you need to put together a good altcoin trading system, and I'm going to share one in this video and then share a complete description of the strategy in my Telegram as well, which I'll link in the description. And then alongside the strategy, you also need top quality risk management. Now, these two give you the foundation for making money with altcoins. Now, if you're trading with less than 10k, altcoins are a dream come true. You're going to have close to zero liquidity issues as long as you identify stuff with sufficient volume, and you'll be making much more returns than you could be on Ethereum or Bitcoin. Now, up to 50k, you can still do it. It's fine. I have done it, but you need to be really careful with liquidity. You need to wait until you get crazy volume behind these coins, and then you can get in and out easily. But then there's also the problem of getting trapped. Anyway, I won't go too far down that rabbit hole right now. The other thing I want you guys to be really cautious of is handling the fear and greed that comes with alt seasons. Coins are going to pump, you're going to get euphoric, your friends are going to make money, you're going to get FOMO, you're going to be holding a bag, making a bunch of money, then it's going to start crashing and you're going to get fearful. The thing is, The only way to handle these emotions is having clear rules for your system and risk management in place to start with. Otherwise, you have no anchor, nothing holding you down, nothing to follow except crazy logic that gets completely clouded by emotions. So let's start with how to find altcoins. It's actually really, really easy the way I do it. Now, if you want to catch altcoin gems before they pump, sure, it's a bit more difficult. You got to go research elsewhere. On-chain analytics can be a fantastic tool, and there's a bunch of other scanners you can use to find early coins before they pump. But what I like to do, because I'm lazy, I like to make the most money with the least effort, is I just go to CoinMarketCap, click here by 24 hour, and then I see what has already pumped. And this is going to trigger people. I know it is. And that's fine, because you getting triggered is why this strategy works and why I can make money with it. See, we've got Arbitrum here. And I told you it's already pumped. Most people are like, okay, it's pumped. Time to go home. No money to be made here. Instead, I see green. Let's clean this chart. First thing you do is draw some Fibonacci's on this pump from the bottom of the move. Now we want a few more. Boom. And here we have our Fibonacci levels. Now the question is, what do we do with these levels? Well, before we touch them, we take a quick look at BTC. Now see, whatever our analysis is on altcoins, if Bitcoin crashes, they will crash. If Bitcoin pumps, they might crash. Basically, we want Bitcoin to look bullish but go sideways. That's the easiest way to trade altcoins, when Bitcoin looks bullish but is going sideways. So we need to be cautious right now because Bitcoin is hanging in limbo. It's between these two levels with an extremely large amount of volatility, making a low here at about 30.5k and a high at 31k, and then it's just floating between 39 and 30.7. So I'll probably have alerts at the extremities, one here, and pay attention to what's happening there. I'll know as I'm trading altcoins that volatility could be coming in from Bitcoin, and that could go with or against my altcoins. So we now go back to Arbitrum, and what's happening here? Well, we've got a couple means of trading this. Number one, we could see price discovery. Now, price discovery will happen if we get a breakout from this level here, or it could start coming down. Now, two strategies. I'll start with the first one, which is the scenario where this starts coming down from here. Now, what most people think is it's already pumped. I shouldn't buy here. It's going to crash. And it normally does. It comes all the way back down. But it doesn't look like this. What it ends up looking like is this. You see? Now, the place where we can make good money is all of these pumps. Now, if this triggers you, please, you can stop watching the video. But if you want to, like many of the students in my Discord, make money using this exact strategy, this is what you do. You look for levels where you think the price is going to bounce, and I'll share a few basic rules with you guys. If price comes down, normally it bounces. It probably won't bounce at this 236 level because we saw somewhat of a bounce here. So I'd be looking at the 382 because I like this level, comes here, hits there. Now, if the 382 fails to hold, normally, it makes the next level more probable. So if 382 doesn't hold, I think 0.5 increases in probability. Also, we can see somewhat of a resistance over here. Resistance turns to what? That's right, you guessed it, support. So this becomes a very high probability area there. Also, we see some decent price action here supporting the 0.618 level. So I'll be looking to buy at both of these levels, and then I'll sell at different levels depending on how the price reacts. So if price comes straight down and crashes through the 382, hits this level, maybe goes sideways a bit there, I'll hit TP1, 382, TP2, 236, because I'll expect a sharp bounce. Then what could also happen is price comes down, hits the 382, we buy, goes up to the 236, we sell, comes down to the 0.5, we buy, goes up to the 382, we sell. It's as simple as that. And then we can also trade between the 618 and the 0.5. This is invalidated below probably the midpoint of this 618 level. Now, the other strategy, which is actually unfolding as we speak, is the breakout strategy here. So we're at all-time highs. The second we get a break, we're going to target a Fibonacci extension of this level. So I'll bring this, double click, and I'm going to go for a minus 0.382. That's the first target. And then we also add in -1 and -618. Now, depending on how bullish the overall market is, the asset and the sentiment, I discretionarily adjust which of these targets I go for. But what happens is when we get a confirmed break here, I'll set a stop at an invalidation point, which for me would be under the bottom of this consolidation range here, underneath all-time highs, and then target either 382 or more aggressively 618, and finally the one, which is up there at $2. There you go, 2 altcoin strategies you can apply, you can test. Now, do not copy this arbitrage trade. You will get wrecked. What I want you to do is go away and make yourself a bunch of rules. For example, rule 1, I need 2 candle closes above this level. I don't just buy because this is going up. Rule 2, I will target only the 382 level to start. I will make sure my trades have a minimum risk reward ratio of X. I recently did a full tutorial on how to construct a trade setup. You guys need to put the hard work in. I'm not an influencer who's going to shill you 100x coins and tell you this is easy. This isn't easy. It's profitable and you can. People do make millions, or better yet, they just make enough to quit their 9 to 5 and earn a living through crypto, which is amazing. But if this was easy, everyone would be doing it. Other things that can be helpful, just to quickly add, is moving averages. See, suddenly the 382 looks a lot better because we've got a nice medium-term moving average over here, which I really like. Now, other coins. We got Rocket Pool, LRC, OKB, LDO. Take a look at how much they're pumping. RPL, let's take a look at it. And take a look at this chart. It's okay. I don't love it. We've got a hard resistance here. I haven't spent too much time watching this asset in general either. If I zoom into the 1 hour, it's a choppy move. We've got some decent price points. Let's take a look at the entire move up. And we can actually see, you're seeing it right here in action, the exact strategy I just gave you. You follow this move up, you set 236, it doesn't hit that, comes down, you've got the 382, you catch the bounce, you target the 236 there, and how much profit is that? You've got yourself 4% profit. Really not bad. It doesn't sound like much in isolation, but you stack these up, you make yourself 10 trades of 4% in a row, and you've gained 50% on your portfolio. Then again, this is just how I do it. I go through, I look for coins. Now, I'm lucky enough to have a few other tools, a team that can help me identify these coins. But if you don't have it, just use CoinMarketCap. It's almost as good. The last thing you want to be paying attention to is the 24-hour volume. Now, I don't love RPL simply because the volume's so low. LRC, it looks better. Lido, it looks better. The higher the volume, the easier it's going to be to get in and out with good position size. This is why Arbitrum is just golden. We've got 2 billion in volume. You're going to have no liquidity issues. Here, Rocket Pool with RPL, with how low the volume is, just look at these choppy candle movements and stuff. It's not the best. It's not the easiest to trade. Okay, I think that's sufficient.